Tax planning can potentially benefit not just you, but your church, charities, and your family. Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. George is a financial advisor and the president of Northstar Financial and Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. They are also both popular radio show hosts. Good morning.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. How's everything going?
Doing great.
Okay, question for you. For retirees or people nearing retirement, what are some of the things that can potentially reduce their taxes and maybe at the same time, other benefits from those?
Hitting on a couple of them. One, we talk about this all the time, the Roth conversions. If it's a good year for you to take money from an IRA, pay taxes on it, ideally at a lower rate than otherwise you would in the future. So that can do a couple things. You can access that money more efficiently, maybe whether you need it or not, depending on what other income sources you might have, and you can reduce the tax burden down the road. So really, what it's all about is you keeping more of what you've worked for.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think as far as the family too is concerned for passing on the money.
Oh yeah. Yeah, reducing taxes on the next generation.
Tax-free for the kids.
Yeah, because I don't know if people realize that. Like, if you do get money after someone's passed away, like it's not just
you want to get it as tax
here.
efficiently
The government's
as
like,
possible.
yeah, we get a chunk too.
Yeah. Another is income planning. Travis Smith, CPA in our office, is helping a couple right now. The husband still works part-time, just makes about $30,000 a year, but they've got several $1 million over in some IRAs and not really a whole lot of Roth money.
Yeah.
Well, right now, because they want significantly more income than just that $30,000, we're looking at, hey, what's the most efficient account to take it from?
Yeah.
So we're looking at taking a certain amount from those IRAs and pairing that with some distributions from after-tax accounts. But what we're trying to do is minimize that tax burden. And we're also looking at doing some conversions, and we think that we can save them maybe 3 or 4% a year in taxes over the lifetime of their retirement by doing proper income planning. So best accounts to access the money from.
Do you just pay taxes one time on that? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we're taking it out of this pot, like every time I take some out, do you have to tax?
I've actually seen somebody really mess that up, where they put the wrong type of money into a certain account, and really the only way to unwind that, because it was done some time ago.
Right.
Yeah, they got hit twice.
Oh gosh,
yeah.
no,
So
yeah.
most of the time, no. When you do a conversion, usually you're cleaning up the taxes. Then the whole benefit of the Roth money is when it comes out, whether you use it or it goes to the next generation, it comes out tax-free.
Yeah.
Or a couple rules to make sure that you follow. And then when it comes to that IRA that we're talking about converting from, if you're just taking distributions from that, you haven't paid taxes on it yet.
Okay.
You should just pay taxes one time on.
Who are good candidates, do you think, for these?
That's just about everybody.
I mean, I can't think of
people that call us. I mean, I would say.
I mean, our funds are busy with when we talk taxes.
I bet.
Yeah.
I mean,
something you can do something about.
Yeah.
I would say probably close to 40 or 50% of our clients do conversions, but almost every single one of them are, they benefit from doing proper income planning, figuring out, which accounts money should come from to, minimize their tax burden.
Because it seems like a no-brainer, but I mean, there are benefits of having lower taxes.
Well, yeah, the vast majority of people's wealth is in these IRAs, 401ks out there, right? And it's just a ticking time bomb. You're waiting for the government to go ahead and tell you how much you have to pay in tax, as opposed to you having control.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Well, if people want to learn how to use these strategies and learn more, they just get in touch with you guys right there. We're about to put the number on the screen in case you missed it.
They could do a Zoom, phone call. Usually in about 5 minutes, we can see if we qualify for tax savings.
Yeah, really just some of the questions we'll ask right off. If somebody knows about what they have in their pre-tax accounts, about what they're spending, whether they have or have not activated Social Security yet, what's that gap that they need to fill?
Oh, so y'all can tell right away.
Yeah, if you've got $2 million or $1 million, whatever, and your Social Security benefits are $5,000 between a husband and wife, and you only spend $7,000 a month, you don't really need a lot off of those IRAs.
Yeah.
You're going to see those things grow over time. You're going to have a significant tax burden later. So we can help you minimize that.
Help you minimize it. I love it. You guys teach us something new every time. Thank you so much. Listen, if you're at home, if you're currently retired, or you're getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how to help reduce your future taxes, as well as protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments. Northstar Financial has a great offer for you right now. For the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more, they're offering a complimentary, no obligation retirement and investment report. That report will include potential tax saving opportunities and ways to reduce the effect of the market volatility right there on your portfolio. Their team will schedule a phone call or a video call or even a future in-office meeting. Just give them a call so they can speak with you, help you provide that roadmap going forward. We love Northstar. 864-309-8146.